I made over 19,779 gold, farming one dungeon 5 times for 5 hours. Let us begin. For this episode of Instance Gold, I decided to take my chances of farming 𝐸𝐸𝐵𝐵 Keep. For run number 1, I managed to complete this within 32 minutes, along with a farmed value of 8,981 gold, and a gold versus time of 280 gold also. On my first run, I also managed to get a hold of the item, the Face Smasher. For run number 2, at a completion time of 31 minutes, I got a farmed value of 0 and a gold versus time of 0. This wasn't too good, and thus RNG was not in my favour. For run number 3, however, I managed to complete this within 30 minutes and got 1,100 gold in farmed value, along with a gold versus time of 36 gold overall. I started to get initially worried on run number 4 for a completed time of 31 minutes and a farm value of 0 and a gold versus time of 0. This wasn't too good, and thus I ran over to run number 5 feeling very nervous. I managed to complete the last run for 31 minutes and my total farmed value was 2,736 gold. Thank you recipes, you saved my butt. A gold versus time of 88 gold also respectively. On my last run I managed to get a hold of 2 other different types of BOEs, which were the Night Watch Sword and the Dark Weave Breeches. These aren't the necessary BOEs that I was currently looking for. Overall, I was trying to go for the item of the 𝐸𝐸𝐵𝐵, a high value RNG item which drops from 𝐸𝐸𝐵𝐵 Keep and can net in some serious gold if dropped. However, I wasn't so lucky on this, and my bet for RNG for 𝐸𝐸𝐵𝐵 Keep came up quite short for my initial 5 hours of farming. My total time overall was 155 minutes or 2.5 hours. My total farmed value, however, was 12,817 gold, and my gold versus time was 405 gold. My total averages on this hand was an average time of 31 minutes, a farmed value of 2,563 gold, and 81 gold of gold versus time. After listing all of this to the auction house, I managed to get around about 19,779 gold overall, with all of the different types of items that I managed to obtain and sell on the auction house. Mainly, a lot of this value came from the old world recipes, don't equal to a lot of gold overall. However, I really came up short with this week, and this dungeon for this week really didn't pay off for me. However, this is expected, and for this initial week we managed to make around about 7,918 gold for our mailbox for the week, equaling in a farm total over the last few weeks of 34,701 gold, along with our raw gold, which is currently up in our liquid bags at around about 40,000 gold. It's not too bad, but we still need to pad out the auction house and build up even further. However, I probably will go for a bit more of a surefire transmog farm as of next week, as this one did not pay off in the long run. Some dungeons that drop high value items are RNG based, well really RNG based, and thus we need to pad out as fast as possible, so I will be focusing on my more reliable transmog farms until we have regular sales. That being said, you can find the Instance Farmer gold sheet, which has recently just been updated, along with my TSM profile, which you can find on the Patreon. Other than that, guys, have a wonderful rest of the day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be soon.